Hi guys, so I haven't done a favorites video in forever, so I thought I'd do one for February? February, right? Yeah, we're in March. I'll do a February favorites. And I've actually been using, I don't do favorites because I always stick to my routine and the products that I have in my routine, which I keep in this bag. However, lately in the mornings I haven't been having my bag with me in the bathroom, so I've been using all the products that I have in my train case. So obviously those are different products from what I have in my makeup bag, so I thought I'd show you those products in my train case because I've used them for like the whole month and I really like them. So I normally use this Rimmel London Fix and Perfect Pro Primer. It looks like this. However, in the month of February, I've been using this e.l.f. primer. Excuse my fingers if they look red. I was eating hot Cheetos. However, I think they're about the same price, around $6-7. However, this e.l.f. one is a lot more silicone based. Like this feels like jelly silicone-y. However, this feels more like lotion sort of like, and the Rimmel one is also a little bit wetter, you know, not so jelly based like the e.l.f. one. Concealer, I normally use this Hard Candy Glamouflage concealer in medium. However, I've had to use this e.l.f. one, the Duo one. It's also in medium and I really like this. However, this is quite light coverage. It's not so much heavy duty as the Hard Candy one. But lately I haven't had dark circles that bad, so this actually works really well. I recently purchased the new Wet n Wild Cream Foundation. Mine's in the color medium. However, this does oxidize a little bit darker. The foundation I'm wearing right now is this Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Foundation in 200 Soft Beige. I already have dry skin, so pretty much foundation already stays on my face really well, even though if the foundation doesn't claim, you know, long lasting. The only area that I would say wears off throughout the day that I have to powder is my chin, because I lean on my chin a lot, like during class. Like I'm so bored, like I'm resting on my face all the time. So yeah, so that's the only place that ever wears, like, my foundation wears off. But I really, so this is the new product I've been using and I really like it. However, you would think, like, by looking at them, that this one would be darker, but it's actually this one. This one is darker when I wear it. This oxidizes darker than this one. It also does come, I also picked up the new pressed powder and I got it in medium. However, if I were to put the Wet n Wild medium cream foundation and the Wet n Wild powder, just pressed powder in medium, it's dark. It's too dark on my face. I will use the Rimmel foundation and then put this powder over it, because it is a little yellow. It's really yellow. I think that's why it looks dark on my face, because my undertones aren't, you know, pink nor yellow, so I think I'm neutral. So this is super yellow, so that's why it's dark on me. Anyway, so I use these two together, and when I wear this cream, the Wet n Wild cream foundation, I just use a regular translucent powder like this Airspun with the little powders on it. It used to have sheep on it, but you know. Or I use this Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder in 012 Buff Beige. For blush, if you're wondering what blush I'm wearing, it is this e.l.f. blush in Peachy Keen as a highlight. I use this as a highlight. So I use it as a highlight, and then for main blush, I use this Wet n Wild Mineral bronzer in Amber Glow. It lifts up and then you just shake some out. I should get out to the lid and then just put my brush in there. It's pretty, the lid is a pretty good size for your brush to fit. This is the bronzer I used today as well. I'm pretty sure I'm going to hit pan on Style already pretty soon. That's Style. But I just like wearing Max Garb as, you know, a regular blush. It's a really, really pretty neutral blush. This is like a very natural blush, which I like to pack on. And if days, you know, I actually want color on my cheeks, I use Max Melba. But either way, I always like having like some sheen on my cheeks, and I really like using Max Style for that. I could not pick my favorite bronzer because I love bronzer and I wear bronzer every day, and I wear a different bronzer every day, so eyeliner. Today I have liquid liner on, but since, you know, I had to use different products since they were in my train case, I've been using the cream eyeliner from e.l.f. in black. This is actually the second jar I've purchased because I was really into gel eyeliner like a year ago, and that's all I ever wore. And so, you know, I used that one, and then I repurchased it, but then I bought this Wet n Wild liquid liner, and I fell in love with this. So this is what I wear all the time, but in February I had to use my e.l.f. one, and I really liked it, and I used it with the e.l.f. in gold liner as well. The one eyeshadow that I really like to wear is by e.l.f., and it's in the color Wheat, and it is so pretty. It's almost gold, but not really yellow gold. It's like a white creamy gold color. It is so pretty, and it's only $1 at Target. So Rimmel Scandaleyes Flex mascara. It's black with green. This one is so huge. Look, oh my gosh. Now some people might complain that it's really fat, but oh my gosh, look at my eye space. Like seriously, if I can put if I can put this mascara on without getting it all over my lids, so can you. I really like this mascara because if you only had to pick one mascara to lengthen and volume your lashes, this really does it for me. Actually, if you're not a really mascara fan like me, I only put mascara on so my lashes are black, you know, because like from my translucent powder, my lashes are all powdery, and that's really weird. So that's the only reason why I ever wear mascara. I'm really late to the game on this because I'm not into crayons. I'm not into these things. However, I bought it because it was like 50% off, so I don't know, this cost me like $4. Okay, that was my ringtone. The Cranberries, Linger, you know. So, but anyway, so this is what it looks like. Mine looks all gross. And it's in 030. It's in 030 Smitten. And it's a really pretty berry color. I really like this. Let me put it on. Here it is, Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Lip Color. So this is what they look like. It is super pretty. Yeah, back to the fuchsia. Now, this is the way I would recommend it. And only put one layer because once you try to build it up, it does get harder in, you know, the material, if that makes sense. Like, it gets harder. I'm gonna let this dry. Okay, so once you let it dry, you can go on and talk and stuff, and it's such a pretty color. So yeah, I really recommend it over a lipstick, you know, not just put it straight on, because that's really difficult to wear, I found, because I tried it and it was really hard for me. That's it for my favorites. Thank you for watching, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.